This video will cover the even problems on pages 6.5 and 6.6 in our notes. So just a reminder up here, when we have exponents that are being divided, we need to subtract them. And if you look at number 3 real quick, if they are exactly the same, they would cancel out to 0, which means you just get 1. So number 2, 12 minus 2 is just k to the 10th. Number 4, first we do the a's, so we would have a to the 4th, b to the 1st, but you do not need to write the 1, so just write the b. Number 6, we would have x to the 15th. The y's are the same, so they cancel out. You could put y to the 0, but then you would have an extra step in there. And then z to the 1st, so again, you can just put a z. When we have coefficients, so the big numbers with it, this is a division problem, so you need to divide those numbers. So 14 divided by 7 is 2, and then we subtract. So 2 minus 1, don't forget there are 1's there, would just be 1, so you don't need to write it, and then also s to the 1st, or just s. Number 10, negative 15 divided by negative 3 is positive 5. X to the 1st, so just x, y to the 2nd, and then don't forget to bring the z along even though there's no z on the bottom. Number 12, 36 over 54, you need to simplify that to 2/3. M to the 6th, n to the 3rd. So your big numbers, your coefficients, you divide, or if it's going to stay a fraction, you need to simplify it, no decimals, and then you subtract your exponents. These next problems will have all of the things that we've learned put together. So you have addition and subtraction, multiplication, division that we just went through, and then terms to an exponent. So if we look at 14, the first thing we need to do is do all of this to the 3rd power. So remember, that means we do 2 to the 3rd, which is 8, and then we multiply our exponents. A to the 6th, b to the 12th. And then I'm just going to rewrite the denominator right below it. Now it looks like what we just practiced up above. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. Subtract to get a to the 3rd, b to the 5th. For our final answer. For 16, we have to simplify both the top and the bottom before we can divide. 2 to the 4th is 16. C to the 4th, 1 times 4. D to the 16th, 4 times 4. Over. 2 squared is 4. Multiply C to the 4th. Multiply D to the 6th. Now we divide. 16 divided by 4 is 4. Our c's are the same, so they cancel out. Subtract to get d to the 10th. So 4d to the 10th. You do not have a c left at all. Those get completely canceled out. 18, when you have a fraction to an exponent, you still do each thing separately. So 12 squared is 144. Multiply to get k to the 10th. Over. Same thing on the bottom. 15 squared is 225. K squared. So 144 over 225 simplifies to 16 over 25. You actually could have simplified this first to 4/5 if you wanted to, before squaring it. And then we would have k to the 8th after we subtract. Number 20, you need to multiply across the top first. So 9 times 4 is 36. X to the 6th, we add our exponents, y to the 7th. Over 6x squared, y to the 4th. Now we divide. 36 divided by 6 is 6. Subtract to get x to the 4th, y to the 3rd. 22. first we need to get rid of our parentheses. So we would do 10 squared is 100, a squared, b squared, times 2a to the fourth, b to the third. I'm going to skip a little bit and not put the denominator in there yet. I'm just going to go straight across. So we would have 200, a to the sixth, b to the fifth, all over 4a to the fifth, b. So 200 divided by 4 is 50, a to the first, so you can just write a, b to the fourth. Don't forget to subtract 1 there. So that is our final answer. (24). We need to distribute these. So we would have 9m to the fourth times positive 16. Negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. N to the 10th. So 9 times 16 is 144. M to the fourth, N to the 10th, all over 8m to the third, N to the fourth. (144) divided by 8 is 18. M to the first, N to the sixth. (26) has a lot going on. So first you need to simplify your top by multiplying. So 24, add your exponents, r to the 8th, s to the 6th, over 12r, s to the 4th. So then divide that to give us 2r to the 7th, s to the 6th. And notice those exponents match what we're adding. Sorry, I said second, but I wrote 6th. There we go. So then plus 9r to the 7th, s squared. If you simplify this first fraction and don't get r to the 7th, s to the second, then you know something went wrong. Because in order to add or subtract, you have to have exact same exponents. So our final answer is 11. Do not change the exponents. R to the 7th, s squared. (28). First we need to distribute our squareds. So 36 x to the 8th, y to the 12th, over 9 x to the 6th, y to the 10th. So now divide. 36 divided by 9 is 4, x squared, y squared. And again, that matches, so we know we did that correctly. So bring down the minus 7x squared, y squared. So our final answer is negative 3, x squared, y squared.